everyone, today I'm going to be reviewing the full Tarte for True Blood makeup collection. So that includes this palette here, also their cheek stain, and their Lip Surgeon's lip stain as well. Right off the bat, if you love True Blood, you're gonna love all this stuff. You know how people are. If you like something, anything that its name is put on, you're gonna like it. And marketers know that, and that's why we get sucked into these sort of things. And I wouldn't have bought this stuff if it wasn't True Blood themed, and I fully recognize that. It's just like why companies use celebrities in their advertisements. They know we're suckers for it. Ha, suckers. Oh, it's getting late. Okay. So anyway, I bought this stuff because it's True Blood themed. A lot of other people are going to buy it because it's True Blood themed. I just thought I'd get a review out there. First of all, the packaging obviously is True Blood themed. It's all dark and vampire-y red and this lacing stuff, and you know, it's all black and red basically. And Tarte's thing is that they're all natural with mainly no parabens, which are allegedly carcinogenic, and no synthetic fragrances. Especially the synthetic fragrances I think is great for some people because a lot of people have that problem where they're allergic to fragrances, synthetic fragrances. I personally don't have any problem with makeup products that aren't natural. It's nice to have when you can get it, so I don't obviously hold that against these products, but it's not something that drew me to them, but it is what it is. I'll start with the palette. The first and biggest thing I'm going to say about this is the value. It is phenomenal value for what you're getting here. So you get the palette here. It's, you know, pretty big. It's nice, feels nice, good quality, you know, packaging construction. Open it up and you've got a mirror up here that I'm covering so it doesn't reflect. And you've got, yeah, 17 eyeshadows, so quite a bit of color selection and everything in there. In terms of value, a good thing to know is that the shadows in here are actually 0.07 ounces. For reference sake, a MAC eyeshadow is 0.05 ounces. So these eyeshadows are bigger than MAC eyeshadows. Now when I buy my MAC eyeshadows in the pan form, they're about $14 each or so. It's a bit more if you buy them in the little pots, but I usually buy mine in the pan. Even if I only liked 6 colors in this palette, 6 MAC eyeshadows would cost me about $84, and this palette with all the other things it comes with, because it comes with other things, was only $68. So value-wise, it's really an incredible value. Now with the eyeshadows, I do really only like about 6 of them. The quality is really iffy across the board on them. They're not all the same sort of quality. There's only probably about 6 that I really think are great, and there's a lot that are kind of okay, and then there are some that are just really not that great at all. For example, this one here, it's called Dawn. This is the most powdery, like, it's like almost like flour, the consistency eyeshadow that I've ever swatched. It's really awful. But there are also some that are really great. So one of my favorites is this one up here. It's called Dusk. It's a really nice light neutral brown sort of color. This one here called Werewolf. It's a really nice matte medium brown in color. This one here is called Glamour Me. It's a really pretty dark purple. So that one's really nice. I do really like this pink one here. It's called Telepath. The quality isn't fantastic on it, but I do really like it because it's so obviously Sookie inspired, and I just think it's really pretty shimmery pink color. And then my other 2 favorites would be this one here, this green one, because I love greens and it's hard to find good greens. It's called Moss. Look at that, that's gorgeous. And this last one here, the bottom right, is called V, and it's like a purpley red, like a purple with red undertones. It's really nice. So yeah, basically the quality is there on some of the eyeshadows. It's there on enough of them that it definitely like lives up to the cost of the palette, but don't expect a palette full of amazing eyeshadows. You're probably gonna end up liking about half of them. One of the saving graces of this palette, I think, is right under here where it says open after dark. There's a little drawer that pulls out, and you've got an eye primer, a mascara, and an eyeliner that come with the palette as well. Not too much to say about the eye primer except that it works, so that's a bonus. It does blend out clear, relatively clear, which is nice, as opposed to say a MAC paint pot, which is what I usually use, which does have a tint to it. This does blend out clear. The eyeliner, it's the Emphasize Aqua Gel eyeliner, and I don't love this, but I do love it in certain ways. The reason why I don't like it is it's too creamy for me. Look at this. It's so dark and it glides on really smooth, but it's like almost like a liquid how creamy it is, and it's not a very precise tip, so it is a little bit hard to work with. I did use it today. I did have to blend it out with a brush though, because my line was kind of like gloopy because it was so creamy. So I did blend it out with a brush, but one thing I will say about it is pretty budge proof. Usually I have really sensitive eyes and they water during the day. Usually I have to kind of clean up my liner around the corner of my eyes throughout the day. Didn't have to do this with this, so it didn't move on my eyes. So that's a good thing about it, but it is very creamy, a little bit hard to work with. The last thing the palette comes with is a little baby mascara sample, and this is the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes Mascara. And I effing love it. I really like this. I have tried so many high-end mascaras and I've been so disappointed with all of them. This is the first high-end mascara that I've ever tried that I actually liked. I like it because it is very separating and very lengthening and zero clumpage. No clumpage at all. It's lovely. One bad thing about it, it stinks to high heaven. Oh my, it smells so bad. Oh, it smells really chemically for something that's supposed to not have chemicals in it. But anyway, it works. So if anyone has tried this and knows a drugstore alternative, please let me know. Otherwise I'll have to go out and spend 25 bucks on it because it's actually amazing. Next thing I will review is the cheek stain. Tarte has these cheek stains. They've had them for a while in various different colors. I'd heard about them, but I had never tried them. It's called Glamour Me. They really know how to get at our true blood hearts, don't they? Anyway, what it is it sort of feels like a gel sort of consistency, and it's bright red with sparkles in it. That's a very heavy-handed swatch for you. It smells really nice, like really fresh, citrusy, like kind of lemony, but again, it's supposed to be an all-natural fragrance. I'm in love with this product. I love the color and everything like that, but I always stay away from stains things. And I'll talk about the lip stain in a minute, but I've always stayed away from stains, cheek stains, everything like that, because they freak me out because I can never blend them fast enough, and I'm like so stressed like trying to get it all blended in before it like sinks in and you've got blotches that you can't blend in because they just have such incredible staying powder. But this is so blendable. Look, I applied that swatch forever ago, and look at how blendable that is. It's like totally, like you have a long time before it dries to blend it out, which is really nice. I've tried Benetint and I returned it because it was just so stressful for me to put it on, because you dot it or you make a line, right? Because it's that tiny, tiny brush, and I could never blend it fast enough because it dried instantly. This, I think because it's a like sort of a gel consistency, you have so much time to blend it, and the color is just so gorgeous. Don't worry about the sparkles because number one, they actually look really nice, and number two, when it dries they pretty much fall off instantly, so it's just for show, the sparkles basically. Just the blendability of this is just really great, and the fact that it's pretty much the size of a cheek, so you just like kind of stamp it once and then blend it out, and it's just like so easy. Downfall to this, unlike the palette, which has an incredible value, these are pricey. This is $40, which is a lot to shell out on a blush considering I usually buy like $20 MAC blushes. It's like twice the price. I don't know how long it's gonna last. I don't have experience with this product. The only thing I'd really worry about is because of what it is, like this gel sort of wet thing, I just worry about it drying out and not being able to use it anymore, which would be really annoying after spending 40 bucks on it. So I just hope that it lasts, and I hope that it doesn't dry out. Last but not least, we have the Lip Surgeon's Lip Tint. This is a lip stain, and Tarte is pretty famous for their lip stains. I've always heard really good things about them, but again, I had never tried them out. Again, this sort of blood red color is showing up, of course. This is what I have on my lips right now. I do have some clear lip gloss from MAC on over it, but first and foremost, I wear balm, Jack Black lip balm, under every single lip product I apply. I don't have to do that with this. On a lip stain, this is moisturizing. If I don't have to wear, if me with my dry skin, my dry lips doesn't have to wear lip balm under it, this is a miracle lip stain. It's not a marker, it's like, this is like the product. It's kind of a similar consistency to the cheek stain, kind of jelly. That's what it looks like. Really beautiful color that I think would be pretty universally flattering. Quite a neutral red, like it's not super blue based or anything, so I think it should work across skin tones. So it's non-drying. The other great thing about it is I find a lot of lip stains tend to fade, especially on the inside of your mouth. They fade like instantly, and then you've got like kind of just a ring that looks like lip liner around the outside of your lips. Haven't had that problem with this at all. I wore it all day today. And the other thing with lip stains is the color tends to concentrate itself on your bottom lip, and your top lip tends to look a lot lighter, like there's not as much color on the top lip. Again, not so with this one, so far so good. It's certainly not going to last you all day. I don't know what they claim it's going to last. I got about 2 or 3 hours of wear out of it, but I'm not careful about my lip wear at all, so if you're careful you could probably get a bit more. And it smells like mint, which is always nice. The main thing about this is not having to wear a balm under it. It is actually moisturizing, which is unheard of in a lip stain, for me at least. And I can even apply it without a mirror. It's just really easy to apply. It's very buildable. You can wear it really sheer, or you can build it up to quite a high intensity of color. Downfall again is the price. This was $30, which for a lip product is obviously a lot. Again, I just hope that this doesn't dry out too soon. I hope that I can use it for a long time to get my $30 worth out of it. So that is my full review of the Tarte for True Blood collection. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope it was informative, and I will see you next time. Bye!